Ladies and gentlemen, a clear mind is one of the most powerful tools a person can possess. It affects every area of life, from decision-making and problem-solving to emotional well-being and personal growth. When the mind is cluttered with distractions, stress, and negativity, it becomes difficult to focus, find direction, and experience true inner peace. On the other hand, when the mind is clear, it creates space for creativity, confidence, and a sense of purpose. Learning how to cultivate mental clarity is essential for living a fulfilling and peaceful life. One of the key benefits of a clear mind is improved decision-making. When the mind is overwhelmed with too many thoughts or conflicting emotions, making even the simplest choices can feel exhausting. Overthinking often leads to indecision, doubt, and anxiety. A clear mind, however, allows a person to process information more effectively and make choices with confidence. Clarity brings a sense of certainty, helping individuals navigate challenges and opportunities with greater ease. Instead of getting lost in unnecessary worry, a person with a clear mind can focus on what truly matters and take action accordingly. Another significant advantage of mental clarity is emotional stability. When the mind is cluttered, emotions tend to feel chaotic and overwhelming. People may find themselves reacting impulsively, feeling irritated, or struggling with constant stress. However, when the mind is clear, emotions become easier to manage. It allows a person to respond thoughtfully rather than react emotionally. Instead of being controlled by frustration, anger, or anxiety, a clear mind provides the space to process emotions in a healthy and productive way. This emotional balance leads to better relationships, improved self-awareness, and a greater sense of peace. Mental clarity also plays a crucial role in reducing stress and anxiety. In today's fast-paced world, people are constantly bombarded with information, responsibilities, and expectations. The pressure to keep up with everything can quickly lead to burnout and mental exhaustion. However, clearing the mind of unnecessary distractions helps relieve this burden. By simplifying thoughts, organizing priorities, and letting go of what cannot be controlled, individuals can experience a greater sense of calm. A clear mind allows people to stay present in the moment rather than worrying about the past or future. This ability to focus on the now is one of the greatest contributors to inner peace. Beyond reducing stress, a clear mind enhances creativity and problem-solving abilities. When the mind is cluttered, it is difficult to think outside the box or generate new ideas. Creativity requires mental space and freedom from distractions. By decluttering the mind, individuals can unlock their creative potential and approach problems with fresh perspectives. Many of the greatest ideas and breakthroughs come when the mind is relaxed and open. Whether in business, art, or personal life, mental clarity provides the foundation for innovative thinking and new possibilities. A clear mind also strengthens self-discipline and personal growth. When thoughts are scattered and unfocused, it is easy to procrastinate, become distracted, or give up on important goals. However, mental clarity helps individuals stay motivated and committed to their aspirations. It allows for greater concentration, better organization, and a deeper sense of purpose. Instead of being overwhelmed by distractions, people with clear minds can channel their energy toward meaningful actions that align with their values and goals. This sense of direction leads to greater fulfillment and success in all areas of life. Achieving a clear mind requires intentional effort and practice. It begins with creating habits that promote mental clarity, such as mindfulness, meditation, journaling, and setting priorities. Eliminating unnecessary distractions, limiting negative influences, and practicing gratitude also contribute to a clearer mind. Additionally, self-care practices like exercise, healthy eating, and adequate rest play a crucial role in maintaining mental clarity. By incorporating these habits into daily life, individuals can cultivate a sense of balance and peace that allows them to thrive. Ultimately, the power of a clear mind is life-changing. It leads to better decision-making, emotional stability, reduced stress, enhanced creativity, and personal growth. A cluttered mind creates confusion, but a clear mind opens the door to peace and purpose. By learning to clear the mind and focus on what truly matters, individuals can experience a deeper sense of fulfillment and well-being. In a world full of distractions and noise, the ability to maintain mental clarity is one of the greatest gifts a person can give themselves. Would you like any refinements or expansions on this section? Negativity is one of the biggest barriers to peace, happiness, and success. It weighs down the mind, drains energy, and prevents personal growth. Many people hold on to negative thoughts, painful memories, and self-doubt without realizing how much it affects their mental and emotional well-being. However, letting go of negativity is essential for finding peace and living a fulfilling life. It allows space for positivity, growth, and new opportunities. Releasing negativity is not always easy, but it is possible with intentional effort and the right mindset. One of the first steps in letting go of negativity is recognizing its presence. Often, negative thoughts and emotions become so familiar that people fail to notice how deeply they affect their lives. These negative patterns may come from past experiences, self-criticism, or external influences such as toxic relationships and negative environments. Identifying the sources of negativity is crucial for breaking free from them. Once a person becomes aware of what is holding them back, they can begin the process of releasing those burdens and making room for a more positive mindset. Forgiveness is a powerful tool in letting go of negativity. Many people carry resentment and grudges that only serve to hurt themselves. Holding on to past hurts does not change what happened, but it does prevent healing and peace. Forgiving others is not about excusing their behavior, it is about freeing oneself from the emotional weight of anger and pain. Similarly, self-forgiveness is just as important. People often hold on to guilt and regret, punishing themselves for past mistakes. However, everyone makes mistakes, and learning from them is part of growth. Letting go of self-blame and embracing self-compassion allows for healing and a fresh start. Negative self-talk is another major source of negativity that needs to be released. The way people speak to themselves has a significant impact on their confidence, motivation, and overall mindset. Many individuals struggle with thoughts like "I'm not good enough, I always fail," or "nothing ever goes right for me." These beliefs create self-imposed limitations and prevent progress. Replacing negative self-talk with positive affirmations can transform a person's mindset. Instead of focusing on shortcomings, individuals should remind themselves of their strengths, accomplishments, and potential. Shifting from self-criticism to self-encouragement leads to greater self-worth and confidence. Another way to let go of negativity is by eliminating toxic influences. This includes people, habits, and environments that bring negativity into one's life. Some relationships drain energy, spread negativity, or discourage personal growth. While it may not always be possible to completely avoid toxic people, setting boundaries is crucial. Limiting time with negative influences and surrounding oneself with supportive, uplifting individuals makes a significant difference. Additionally, being mindful of what is consumed through media and entertainment is important. Constant exposure to negative news, gossip, and drama can subconsciously affect one's outlook. Choosing positive and inspiring content helps create a healthier mindset. Practicing gratitude is one of the most effective ways to replace negativity with positivity. Focusing on what is going right instead of what is going wrong changes perspective. Even in difficult times, there are always things to be grateful for. Keeping a gratitude journal where one writes down positive experiences or things they appreciate daily can shift focus toward the good in life. Gratitude rewires the brain to seek out positivity, reducing stress and increasing happiness. The more gratitude is practiced, the easier it becomes to let go of negativity. Lastly, mindfulness and living in the present moment help in releasing negativity. Many negative thoughts come from dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. However, the past cannot be changed and the future is uncertain. What truly matters is the present moment. Engaging in mindfulness practices such as meditation, deep breathing, or simply being fully present in daily activities helps quiet the mind and reduce negative thinking. By focusing on the now, individuals can break free from unnecessary worries and experience greater peace. Letting go of negativity is a process that requires effort and commitment. It involves recognizing negativity, practicing forgiveness, replacing negative self-talk, eliminating toxic influences, embracing gratitude, and staying present. The result is a lighter, freer, and more peaceful mind. By releasing negativity, individuals open themselves to new possibilities, joy, and a more fulfilling life. Peace is not found by holding on to what weighs us down, it is found by letting go. Would you like any refinements or additional details? Mindfulness and meditation have become essential tools for finding peace, reducing stress, and improving overall well-being. In a fast-paced world filled with distractions, responsibilities, and constant mental chatter, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. Many people struggle with racing thoughts, anxiety, and emotional turmoil that make it difficult to focus and enjoy life. However, mindfulness and meditation offer a way to quiet the mind, enhance self-awareness, and cultivate a deep sense of inner peace. By practicing these techniques consistently, individuals can transform their mental and emotional states, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment. It means paying attention to thoughts, emotions, and surroundings without judgment. Instead of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, mindfulness encourages individuals to experience life as it is happening. This simple yet powerful practice has been proven to reduce stress, improve focus, and promote emotional stability. When people are mindful, they become more aware of their thoughts and reactions, allowing them to respond to situations with clarity rather than impulsiveness. One of the key benefits of mindfulness is its ability to reduce stress and anxiety. Many people live in a state of constant worry, replaying past mistakes or fearing future uncertainties. This mental habit creates unnecessary tension and prevents individuals from fully enjoying life. Mindfulness helps break this cycle by training the mind to focus on the present moment. By observing thoughts without becoming attached to them, individuals learn to let go of stress and embrace a sense of calm. Research has shown that mindfulness lowers cortisol levels, the hormone responsible for stress, leading to improved mental and physical health. In addition to reducing stress, mindfulness enhances emotional regulation. Often people react to situations based on habit or emotion rather than thoughtful consideration. This can lead to unnecessary conflict, frustration, and regret. However, mindfulness teaches individuals to observe their emotions without immediately reacting to them. Instead of being controlled by anger, sadness, or fear, a mindful person can acknowledge these feelings, understand them, and respond in a more constructive way. This leads to healthier relationships, greater self-control, and increased emotional intelligence. Meditation is one of the most effective ways to practice mindfulness. It is a focused mental exercise that trains the mind to remain calm, centered, and present. There are many types of meditation, but they all share the goal of quieting the mind and cultivating inner peace. One of the simplest forms of meditation is focused breathing, where an individual concentrates on their breath, inhaling and exhaling slowly. This practice helps calm the nervous system, reduce tension, and bring the mind into a state of relaxation. Another form of meditation is guided visualization, where individuals imagine peaceful scenes, positive outcomes, or healing experiences. This technique helps shift the mind away from negativity and promotes a sense of well-being. Mantra meditation, where a person repeats a word or phrase, is also effective in creating mental clarity and focus. Regardless of the method used, regular meditation practice leads to a deeper connection with oneself and a greater ability to handle life's challenges with grace and composure. Mindfulness and meditation also improve concentration and productivity. In a world filled with distractions, staying focused can be difficult. Many people struggle with scattered thoughts, making it hard to complete tasks efficiently. However, mindfulness trains the brain to focus on one thing at a time. By strengthening attention and awareness, individuals can work more effectively, make better decisions, and feel more accomplished. Another significant benefit of mindfulness and meditation is their positive impact on overall health. Studies have shown that these practices can lower blood pressure, improve sleep quality, and boost the immune system. The mind and body are deeply connected, and mental stress often manifests as physical illness. By reducing stress through mindfulness and meditation, individuals experience better health, increased energy, and a greater sense of vitality. Incorporating mindfulness and meditation into daily life does not require long hours of practice. Even a few minutes a day can make a noticeable difference. Simple practices like mindful breathing, eating without distractions, and being fully present during conversations can create profound changes. Over time, mindfulness becomes a natural way of living, leading to lasting peace and happiness. Ultimately, mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools for achieving inner peace, emotional balance, and overall well-being. By learning to quiet the mind, focus on the present, and embrace life with awareness, individuals can transform their thoughts, emotions, and experiences. In a world filled with chaos and noise, the ability to cultivate stillness and clarity is a gift that leads to a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Would you like any refinements or additions? Mental distractions are one of the biggest obstacles to clarity, productivity, and inner peace. In today's fast-paced world, people are constantly bombarded with information, responsibilities, and digital noise that make it difficult to focus. The mind becomes cluttered with unnecessary thoughts, worries, and external influences, leading to stress, anxiety, and a lack of direction. However, by eliminating mental distractions, individuals can regain control of their thoughts, improve their ability to concentrate, and experience a greater sense of peace and fulfillment. One of the primary sources of mental distraction is technology. While smartphones, social media, and the internet offer many benefits, they also create a constant flow of information that can overwhelm the mind. People often find themselves scrolling through social media, checking notifications, or browsing the internet without a clear purpose. This constant stimulation reduces attention span and makes it difficult to stay focused on important tasks. To eliminate these distractions, it is essential to set boundaries. This can include limiting screen time, turning off non-essential notifications, and designating specific times for checking emails and social media. Creating tech-free zones, such as keeping devices out of the bedroom, can also help reduce digital distractions and promote better mental clarity. Another common mental distraction is multitasking. Many people believe that doing multiple things at once increases efficiency, but in reality, it often leads to lower productivity and higher stress levels. The brain is not designed to focus on several tasks simultaneously, and switching between them reduces overall effectiveness. Instead of multitasking, practicing single tasking, focusing on one task at a time can significantly improve concentration and performance. By fully engaging in a single activity before moving on to the next, individuals can work more efficiently and with greater ease. Negative thinking is another major distraction that takes up mental space and energy. Worrying about the future, dwelling on past mistakes, or engaging in self-criticism prevents people from focusing on the present moment. These negative thoughts create mental clutter and make it difficult to think clearly. One effective way to eliminate this type of distraction is to practice mindfulness. By becoming aware of negative thoughts and consciously choosing to let them go, individuals can train their minds to focus on what truly matters. Replacing negative self-talk with positive affirmations and practicing gratitude can also help shift the mind away from distractions and toward a more constructive mindset. Clutter in the physical environment can also contribute to mental distractions. A disorganized workspace or a chaotic home can make it difficult to concentrate and stay productive. The brain naturally responds to its surroundings, and a cluttered space often leads to a cluttered mind. Organizing and simplifying one's environment can help create a sense of order and mental clarity. Keeping only essential items within reach, maintaining a clean workspace, and reducing unnecessary possessions can all contribute to a more focused and peaceful mindset. Lack of clear priorities is another factor that leads to mental distractions. When individuals do not have a clear sense of direction, their minds tend to wander, jumping from one thought to another without accomplishing anything meaningful. Setting clear goals and priorities helps eliminate unnecessary distractions by providing a roadmap for what needs to be done. Writing down daily or weekly tasks, using a planner, and breaking large goals into smaller, manageable steps can help maintain focus and prevent the mind from becoming overwhelmed with too many thoughts at once. Taking regular breaks is also essential for maintaining mental clarity. While it may seem counterintuitive, constantly working without breaks can actually lead to decreased focus and productivity. The brain needs time to rest and recharge to function at its best. Short breaks, such as stepping outside for fresh air, stretching, or practicing deep breathing, can help reset the mind and improve concentration. The Pomodoro technique, which involves working for 25-minute intervals followed by a short break, is a great way to balance productivity with mental relaxation. Another powerful way to eliminate mental distractions is through meditation. Meditation trains the mind to let go of unnecessary thoughts and develop greater awareness. Even just a few minutes of meditation each day can help reduce mental noise, increase focus, and improve emotional stability. By practicing meditation regularly, individuals can strengthen their ability to remain present and less influenced by external distractions. Ultimately, eliminating mental distractions requires conscious effort and self-discipline. By reducing digital distractions, avoiding multitasking, letting go of negative thinking, maintaining an organized environment, setting clear priorities, taking breaks, and practicing meditation, individuals can cultivate a mind that is more focused, peaceful, and productive. A clear mind leads to better decision-making, greater creativity, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. In a world filled with distractions, the ability to control one's attention and focus on what truly matters is one of the most valuable skills a person can develop. Would you like any refinements or expansions on this? Inner stillness and gratitude are powerful forces that can transform the way we experience life. In a world that constantly demands our attention, it is easy to become caught up in stress, worries, and distractions. Many people feel overwhelmed, restless, and disconnected from themselves, always chasing after the next goal or trying to fix things beyond their control. However, true peace comes not from external achievements, but from cultivating inner stillness and appreciating the present moment. By embracing stillness and practicing gratitude, individuals can experience greater clarity, joy, and fulfillment in their lives. Inner stillness is the ability to find peace within, regardless of external circumstances. It is not about escaping the world, but rather learning to remain calm and centered even in the midst of chaos. When the mind is constantly racing, filled with worries and expectations, it becomes difficult to think clearly or enjoy life fully. However, by slowing down, becoming present, and quieting the mental chatter, individuals can connect with a deep sense of inner peace. This stillness allows for greater self-awareness, emotional stability, and a renewed sense of purpose. One of the most effective ways to cultivate inner stillness is through mindfulness and meditation. Taking just a few moments each day to sit in silence, focus on the breath, or observe thoughts without attachment can help calm the mind. Meditation teaches individuals to detach from unnecessary worries and become more present. By practicing stillness regularly, the mind learns to let go of stress and embrace peace. Even simple activities like walking in nature, deep breathing, or listening to calming music can help create moments of stillness throughout the day. Another key aspect of inner stillness is learning to let go of control. Many people struggle with anxiety because they try to control everything around them: circumstances, outcomes, and even other people's actions. This constant need for control creates stress and frustration. However, true peace comes from surrendering to the present moment and trusting that life will unfold as it should. Accepting that not everything is within our control allows the mind to relax and focus on what truly matters. Gratitude is deeply connected to inner stillness. When individuals practice gratitude, they shift their focus from what is lacking to what is already present. Instead of constantly striving for more or dwelling on what is wrong, gratitude allows people to appreciate the beauty, blessings, and opportunities in their lives. This shift in perspective creates a sense of contentment and reduces feelings of stress and dissatisfaction. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate gratitude is by keeping a gratitude journal. Writing down 3 to 5 things to be grateful for each day helps train the mind to notice the positive aspects of life. These can be simple things, such as a kind word from a friend, a beautiful sunset, or the ability to breathe and experience another day. Over time, this practice rewires the brain to focus on the good rather than the negative, leading to a more positive outlook on life. Expressing gratitude to others is another powerful way to embrace this practice. Taking the time to thank people for their kindness, support, or presence strengthens relationships and spreads positivity. Acts of kindness, such as sending a heartfelt message, giving a genuine compliment, or showing appreciation for someone's efforts, not only uplift others, but also bring a sense of fulfillment to the giver. Gratitude creates a ripple effect, influencing both personal well-being and the world around us. Gratitude also helps individuals overcome challenges with a stronger, more resilient mindset. Difficult situations and hardships are a part of life, but shifting focus to what remains good and meaningful can provide the strength to move forward. Even in tough times, there is always something to be grateful for: a lesson learned, a supportive person, or the inner strength that emerges from adversity. By focusing on gratitude, individuals can navigate difficulties with a sense of hope and resilience rather than fear and despair. Embracing both inner stillness and gratitude leads to a more balanced and meaningful life. Stillness allows the mind to rest, recharge, and gain clarity, while gratitude fills the heart with appreciation and joy. Together, they create a powerful foundation for inner peace. In a world that constantly pushes people to move faster, achieve more, and seek external validation, the true key to fulfillment lies in slowing down, being present, and appreciating the beauty of life as it is. By incorporating moments of stillness into daily routines and practicing gratitude consistently, individuals can cultivate a mindset that is calm, content, and deeply at peace. The journey to inner stillness and gratitude is not about changing external circumstances, but about shifting perspective and embracing life with an open heart. When people learn to find peace within and appreciate each moment, they unlock a life filled with greater happiness, purpose, and serenity. Would you like any refinements or additions to this section? Peace is not just a temporary state of mind, it is a way of living. Many people seek moments of calm in the middle of their busy lives, but true fulfillment comes from making peace a lifestyle rather than an occasional experience. Turning peace into a way of life requires intentional effort, self-awareness, and a commitment to maintaining balance in all aspects of daily living. It is about cultivating habits, perspectives, and environments that support a peaceful existence, no matter what challenges arise. By integrating peace into one's mindset, actions, and surroundings, it becomes a natural and lasting part of life. The foundation of a peaceful lifestyle begins with self-awareness. Many people go through life reacting to situations without truly understanding their own thoughts, emotions, and triggers. However, by practicing mindfulness and self-reflection, individuals can develop a deeper awareness of what brings them peace and what disrupts it. Taking time each day to check in with one's emotions, observe thought patterns, and acknowledge stressors allows for better decision-making and emotional regulation. When people become conscious of how they respond to situations, they can choose peace over conflict, patience over frustration, and clarity over confusion. One of the most effective ways to sustain peace is by simplifying life. Many people feel overwhelmed because they take on too many responsibilities, clutter their minds with unnecessary worries, and fill their schedules with obligations that do not bring true fulfillment. By simplifying commitments, decluttering personal spaces, and focusing on what truly matters, individuals can create an environment that supports a peaceful lifestyle. This may involve setting boundaries, saying no to unnecessary stressors, and making time for activities that bring joy and relaxation. A simplified life leads to a clearer mind, reduced anxiety, and a greater sense of contentment. Another essential component of a peaceful lifestyle is cultivating healthy relationships. The people we surround ourselves with greatly influence our mental and emotional well-being. Toxic relationships, constant conflict, and negative influences disrupt inner peace and create unnecessary stress. Building connections with supportive, kind, and understanding individuals helps maintain a sense of calm and emotional stability. Healthy relationships are based on mutual respect, open communication, and a shared commitment to positivity and growth. Surrounding oneself with uplifting and encouraging people reinforces a peaceful mindset. A peaceful lifestyle also requires managing stress effectively. While stress is an inevitable part of life, how individuals respond to it determines whether they maintain inner peace or let stress take over. Practicing relaxation techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, journaling, and spending time in nature can help manage stress before it becomes overwhelming. Regular exercise, healthy eating, and sufficient sleep also contribute to a calm and balanced mind. By prioritizing self-care and stress management, individuals can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and composure. Gratitude plays a significant role in turning peace into a lifestyle. When people focus on what they have rather than what they lack, they shift their mindset from worry to appreciation. Practicing gratitude daily, whether through journaling, expressing thanks to others, or simply reflecting on life's blessings, helps maintain a positive and peaceful perspective. Gratitude reduces anxiety, increases happiness, and fosters a deep sense of contentment. When individuals make gratitude a daily habit, peace becomes a natural part of their lives. Letting go of the need for control is another key element of a peaceful lifestyle. Many people experience stress and frustration because they try to control everything around them: outcomes, situations, and even other people. However, true peace comes from accepting that not everything is within our control. Learning to trust the process of life, adapting to change, and focusing on what can be influenced rather than worrying about what cannot be changed leads to greater emotional freedom. Surrendering control does not mean giving up, but rather choosing to focus energy on what truly matters while allowing life to unfold naturally. Finally, turning peace into a lifestyle involves making time for activities that nourish the soul. Whether it is engaging in creative hobbies, spending time with loved ones, practicing spiritual or religious beliefs, or simply enjoying moments of solitude, these activities provide a sense of fulfillment and inner harmony. Peace is not just about avoiding stress, it is about actively creating a life that feels meaningful and rewarding. Prioritizing joy, passion, and purpose helps sustain a lasting sense of tranquility. A peaceful lifestyle is not something that happens overnight. It requires intentional choices, continuous self-awareness, and a commitment to personal growth. By simplifying life, building healthy relationships, managing stress, practicing gratitude, letting go of control, and engaging in fulfilling activities, individuals can cultivate lasting peace. Rather than seeing peace as something to be achieved temporarily, it can become the foundation of everyday life. When peace is embraced as a way of living, it transforms not only the individual but also the world around them, creating a ripple effect of calm, kindness, and positivity. Would you like any refinements or additional insights?